some digging, right? Pause. It appears that Uzi rolled up to the Dialogue Cafe. Now, I didn't do this on the video, but this is why I saved it for stream. Let's figure this out. The Dialogue Cafe. Let's Google where the fuck this is. Now, I know LA a little bit. Dialogue Cafe's in West Hollywood. By the way, West Hollywood, if you don't know, it's a particular area of California that's frequented by a lot of high-class, snobby type of people. I was just in West Hollywood for the Versus thing too. Let's see. Wow, look how close in proximity is to a lot of things. Tinder has an office here. Look at the Tinder office. Tinder office. There's a Bitcoin ATM. Oh wow, I didn't know Bitcoin ATM. Wow, you know, be like, yo, meet me at the London, whatever that song is. You know what I mean? Those Travis Scott got that song. Meet me at the London. Chat. Listen, we gotta do this. Is why I come to the stream. I can't do this on a YouTube video. It's gonna take too long. We're gonna do the digging right here. So we got the London right here. This is where all the fucking celebrities stay. Have I stayed there? I think I stayed there. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was disappointed because like Travis Scott was rapping about it shit like shit was the greatest things ever. I'm like, I went there and I'm like, yeah, I think they left my bags downstairs. I'm like, the fuck going on? Travis told me to meet him in London. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, this is trash. Okay. Which road is it? Oh, this is Sunset Boulevard. Did I just stay here? Oh my God. I won't tell you what hotel I stayed at. Oh, hotel I stayed at. Oh shit. I'll tell you what hotel I stayed at. Oh, this is that street. This is that street. Yeah, so this is like 4 blocks from where I stayed at. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, cool. Anyway, all right. I'm just putting this in perspective. When I'm there, yo, it's mad like shit going on. Like when I mean like luxury cars, like fucking Lamborghinis going up and down. This Sunset Boulevard is a really hot fucking spot. Also, the Viper Room. The Viper Room is a hot spot too. It's like a little club. Hot spot. Right? I'm trying to paint the picture for y'all very vividly. Okay? I'll tell y'all. I stayed at the Mondrian. The Mondrian's over here. Okay, cool. So this is kind of like, this is in the midst of everything. Let me keep going down this road. Down, celebrities getting dropped off at hotels, getting picked. Name? St. John, probably sitting outside. They have a little outdoor seating, right? Let me see. I think it's on that side. Yeah, it's on that side. Notice them sitting over here, right? Hops out of his fucking Escalade, walks over, right? And fucking confronts the table, swings at a nigga, misses, he falls, which, by the way, I think that's embarrassing. Imagine, you could tell Uzi not, even though they say Uzi, like, he from Philly, he like to scrap. Uzi didn't come there to fight. He came there to hit a nigga with a one-hitter quitter. And when you try to hit a nigga with a one-hitter quitter, you put all your weight and your force behind it. He missed, so he fell, and the gun fell out of his pants. This shit sounds so unbelievable already. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Again, I'm giving random commentary too, but one of the reasons I kind of do believe it, Uzi rolls alone. Like all of this for any other person, I'm thinking, where are the people you're with? Why are you doing this? Like, I don't think Meek is like even. I don't think Meek has touched somebody in his life. Meek got a little Goonies he paid. Yo, get him. Meek just a pointer. Him. That's it. I'm wondering why Uzi's doing this himself. But we've seen Uzi drive around Philly all the time. Like I've seen Uzi. Did y'all see this video? YouTube.com. Uzi gun. That's a wild thing to type, right? I think someone was approaching his car, and he shot out. He was like, "I got a gun, nigga." Look. Right? Oh, here we go. First of all, remember when Uzi was just driving around everywhere? One of the main things I said is Uzi must literally, like, usually, like, especially what happened to X, a lot of people were even saying, yo, Uzi, make sure you got security with you. You keep driving all over the place, racing people. Yo, at some point, somebody might look at you like, yo, that's a lick. This nigga's driving like a $500,000 car. He probably got his jewelry on, this and third. We don't see security. Let's run down on him. You feel me? Hold on. Look.
No way, bro.
Look, right here, right here. This is it.
That's Uzi, bro. Yo!
Look.
What's good? What it do, G?
See, walking on him. Look.
Look at that boy Uzi.
Look.
Yo! What's good? What it do, G?
Hey, back up, bro. You know I got the thing on.
See? He said, yo, back up, bro. You know I got that thing on me. So I'm going to be honest with you. I always thought, I'm like, all right, it made me feel a little bit better, even though, just get security. But when he's like, yo, listen, man, I got that thing on me, man. So we know how Uzi rocking. Like, Uzi might be moving like a little baby. You're not going to catch him like him. You feel me? However, I'm still saying he's in LA. Why he alone? He hops out the car. Let me go back to this story. Hops out the car, pulls up, and walks over. They're probably having, I don't know, what the fuck they be eating? They be eating some weird shit in LA. Sea moss, drinking green grass or green tea, whatever the fuck they be doing. Vegan, like, it's like having like a little vegan, you know what I mean, vegan surprise, whatever the fuck that is. And Uzi's like, he says something to the table. The dude stands up. He swings at the dude. He falls. The gun falls out. Then she approaches him like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And Uzi picks the gun up and points it to her. This sounds crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. And I don't want to say, like, I just believe it's false or whatever. Because truth be told, like, again, remember me painting a picture of this area? This is a busy goddamn area. Look, like, even on the Google Maps thing, look, there's a G-Wagon here. Is this a Porsche? Look like a Porsche. I might be wrong. Suburban, probably somebody getting dropped off. I can't really see what that look like, a Rolls Royce over here. This is a really, like, niggas is out here. You feel me? I want to think that if Uzi does this, and apparently this happens at noon, somebody takes a picture. Somebody gets a video. So I really think there's going to be a video that surfaces between now and Tuesday. The mere fact it hasn't come out yet, that person, I believe, is shopping it, which is smart. And because the holiday weekend, it might take a little while to come. But I do think there's going to be a video. If the video comes out, it's going to get a lot serious because it's hard to escape it. The LAPD can't ignore it if a video, like, so she was talking to the cops and she was like, yo, whatever. She said, whatever about Uzi. Even if she takes back her statement, if we see a video, they got to pursue it. It's the same with Meg. They didn't have to wait for Meg. And by the way, this, again, it's the LAPD. They didn't have to wait for Meg to cooperate. There was a video of her limping, and they had calls and reports about a shooting. You get me? And then allegedly somebody told them the story, and then they decided to charge Tory. Now, of course, she then cooperated somewhat, but if a video comes out, I think Uzi's getting charged no matter what. I just can't believe why he would do all that. I can't see why Uzi would feel the need to put a gun to a woman. That's why I thought at first the story of him kind of feeling offended that this nigga was dating his ex, maybe that made more sense. But him checking her and him, I don't know if he slapped her or he punched her after he put a gun to her, that sounded too wild. And at that point, now I got to think, is Uzi on drugs? He probably is. But, like, are those drugs causing him to do this? I mean, most of these artists, they're on drugs, right? But, like, Is the drugs that he might be on causing him to do this type of bullshit? The gun was pulled out in public. Somebody said because ADK, what up with you, bro? He said because he's an emotional dumb nigga? Do you think he would be this dumb? Then it brings me to the next point. Why do short niggas immediately pull for the strap if they ain't finna use it? Because I don't know exactly what happened with the Tory situation, but this is one of the theories that I've always thought of. I think Tory was getting his ass beat by Meg. I think Tory was getting this. Yo, I think she was choke slamming him, giving him a DDT. Just straight up like giving the hands like Deontay Wilder. Okay? This nigga's just catching 2 pieces after 2. Oh shit. Is my mouth. I think he catching it. Right? I think to stop the barrage of fucking power punches, he needed to pull a strap. Now, again, this is all hypothetical. Now, truth be told, he really didn't need to do that at all. Truth be told, because like, for anybody who owns a gun, the what's usually said is you only pull the gun out if you're down to use it. And in my theory, this is if it even happened. You know, Tory has denied all of this. So again, this is if it even happened. You know, Tory has denied all of this. So again, this is just one of the working theories I had at first. Maybe Tory pulled the gun to scare people. Then the gun went off by accident. Because really think about it. Go back to the Pooh Shiesty situation. They said the gun accidentally discharged. He had his hand on the trigger. We keep seeing men pulling the gun to scare people. Then in unfortunate incidents, and this is what I was thinking, the gun, because if no one could, all right, say Tory, like I really don't really know what happened. If somehow a gun went off, it's either did you mean to shoot her or not, nigga? Was it accidental? And then we don't gotta get into nuance of did the gun shoot the ground and a bullet hit ricochet? Did a gun go off or not? The cops saying a gun was fired. Then it makes me think, remember the rules of having a gun. You don't pull out a gun to just shoot to shoot. You want to shoot to disable a threat. But you're not shooting a person. But a person got hit. Ricochet. That sounds like accidental discharge. Sounds like you're in the heat of an argument. You pulling the gun discharges, then that person somehow gets hit. Same with Pooh Shiesty. You hot, you tight, niggas just pickpocketed you for $40,000, which sounds wild. How the fuck you get pickpocketed for $40,000? You pull a gun in a club to let niggas know. Who knows? Nigga might be like, yo, talk about Akademiks. What happened with Akademiks? You might be like, yo, what the fuck? I want my $40,000 back. If I don't get my, you know how niggas get when they mad. If I don't get my fucking $40,000 back, nigga, I'm shooting this whole shit up. You don't think I'm serious? All right, gun out. Niggas got the gun out. And then the gun accidentally goes off. Because every time the gun go off, it's never pointed at a nigga. It's pointed when Pooh Shiesty's gun went off, it was pointed towards the ground. It hit someone in the leg after it was pointed to the ground. When Meg got shot, the gun wasn't pointed to her. It was pointed, allegedly, to the ground, and that's why they're saying she had bullet fragments. So basically, going back to my whole point. Again, this is all a theory. I'm an entertainer. I gotta make up shit. I'll do a long stream. I'm sorry. When I mean make up shit, I gotta use my brain, okay? Because nobody's gonna tell the truth. Let me just use my brain and try to figure this out. If niggas is not getting shot directly and they're getting hit on ricochet, I gotta think niggas is pump faking and taking out the grip and their hands on the trigger And some of these triggers ain't 3.5 pounds. Some of them like and 5 pounds. Some of them is like real light, and the shit's going off. Now I know this ain't got nothing to do with the Uzi shit, but I brought all of that up with the Uzi shit because I said, why would Uzi take out a like? What's the point of flashing a gun or showing a gun if you're not shooting someone? It's a popular way to try to scare someone, right? So who knows? Maybe, listen, the nigga's 6'4", he got people with him. We not hearing Uzi with no one else. Maybe Uzi just kind of flash it like, yo, nigga, we ain't finna fight, but you know, I got the thing on me, right? Or actually it fell out because I guess he swung. But I still look at it like, why are you pointing a gun at people if you ain't about to use it? And I always come back to, this is to scare someone, which is pretty effective. Like, you know what I mean? I would never suggest anyone who has a gun pointed at them to dare someone to shoot or whatever the case is. Listen, niggas accidentally press the trigger all the time. You never want to put your life in that type of situation. Don't play with dumbass niggas like that. But I'm wondering if this is remotely true. Why the fuck would Uzi have a gun out even pointed at someone? And I'm thinking if he had a gun in his hand, he was trying to scare somebody. And that I look at as super dumb because what is the point? You wasn't trying to kill nobody. Now you're about to go get charged for terroristic threats or some type of, you know, I mean, the person, well, his girl claims she got hit. So that's going to be aggravated assault with the weapon. Who knows if she going to say she got pistol whip or something, they going to almost charge you like you shot. If you hit somebody with a gun in terms of pistol whipping them, it's almost seen in the light of the law in many places like you shot them. So again, it just seems like behavior that's not known to Uzi, but I'm going to be honest with you, how well do we know Uzi? A lot of the things that I'm saying, even when it was trying to defend his character, how really well do we know Uzi? I've seen Uzi be putting up all type of shit on his Instagram talking about niggas is pussy, pull up this and then I always be wondering like, yo, who is he talking about? And then some fan page would tell me, oh, he's beefing with some real niggas over there. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, this is Uzi with the colorful hair that be doing the shoulder roll. Like, huh? But again, sometimes we want to jump to say these niggas is innocent because we don't know them. We don't know that sometimes these niggas, like, they making music that seems fun, this and third, but off camera and in their personal life, they think they thugged out as fuck. They think they gangster. Who knows? I don't know. I think the whole situation is weird, especially this being in a place where, nigga, you know, first of all, here's the crazy thing too, right? We might not, and I do think we're going to see a video somehow. Let's click back at this area, right? What is the odds, right? Remember the cars I'm telling you that's parked outside. G-Wagon, Porsche, and I'm going to tell you why this is relevant. Suburban, that usually when you see a Suburban in LA, it's probably car service for some important people. Rolls Royce over here. I think that's Rolls Royce, yeah. Okay. First of all, just off of those cars alone, and this is off of Sunset, I'm going to assume this place right here got security cameras out front. I'm going to assume this place got security cameras out front. I'm going to assume this place got security cameras. I'm going to assume, and by the way, I will probably zoom in on one of these joints. Okay, that's lights. I could assume that there's security cameras. Is this a security camera right here? Is this a security camera? I'm asking. Is this? I could be wrong. Yeah, the cars probably got cameras. Nigga, all I'm saying is that there's probably like 50 security camera right here. You get me? Like, if you think that none, nigga, look, this is 100% security camera. 100% security camera. 100% security camera. This might be one here too. I think this is one, but I'll give it to y'all if y'all think it's not. I can't zoom in over here anymore, but I would imagine security cameras over here too. Oh yeah, this is definitely Rolls Royce. Yep. Look, there's a fucking goddamn parking nigga right here. Look, security camera right here. Perfect view. This shit probably caught in 4K. Look. Right here. It's no fucking way that Uzi did this and think nobody would see. Look, another camera right here. This is in front of the spot. This is the spot. Look, this is the spot. So if this happens somewhere outside, and I'm guessing this is outside, if it's inside, definitely cameras, right? But if it happened outside on this little patio area, look at the camera. It's going to be the clearest footage we've ever seen. Chat, I'm just being honest with y'all. Somebody said accurate doing the work for the cops. Yo, I hate when y'all dumbass niggas say that. Y'all be acting like, yo, the crime happens and the cops is like, fuck, how we gonna catch these niggas, man? All right, let's go watch Act. No, nigga, like, bruh, you know what, yo, cops. Let me tell you this. This is why I be, man. All right, let's go watch Act. No, nigga, like, bruh, you know what, yo, cops. Let me tell you this. This is why I be watching, like, I was watching First 48 the other day. I was like, yo, these episodes old as hell. Nigga, cops don't even go door to door no more. Y'all ever seen the cops be like, hey, where were you on Thursday night around like 5 p.m.? Did you see anything crazy? Do you remember anybody? What shirt was it? I don't see cops doing that no more. You know what cops do? They show up, they flash their badge, I need the security footage, and they go back to the station and they stop by Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks and they are having a ball. It's movie time, nigga. Oh shit. First of all, I know the cops in LA, how much I bet this? The cops in LA, they sell the footage themselves to TMZ. I'm telling you this. The cops in LA get the footage, they leak it, they sell it. Of course, they can't sell it, like, they gotta make it seem like they sell it to a third-party person. I know this is a fact. Nigga, cops, COs, they all work with TMZ. Like, and I mean, you can't be hate on it. Like, it's already evidence. Like, it's just not, now we're seeing it through TMZ. I remember TMZ paid like $77,000 for Aaron Hernandez's letter that he wrote in jail. How the fuck would they get that? They got it from the COs. The COs got it, scanned it, sold it, made a quick little flip, $77,000, bet. Yeah, the LA cops was trying to sell Kobe's death pictures. Nigga, all I'm just trying to say is, if Uzi hopped out the Escalade, sashaying like a bad bitch, moonwalking, doing all this, flicking his hair and shit like that, you know what I mean? He get to the spot, you know what I mean? His jeans is tight as a motherfucker, look like he could have a yeast infection, and he looks at motherfucking that nigga St. John, you know what I mean? He got all type of little bubbles and all type of shit in his hair, and I can't even imagine what Uzi even says, you know what I mean? Because he's a little sassy with it. Who knows, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? All this, like, I don't know what happened. But all of a sudden, I gotta imagine Uzi does some shit like this, like, yo, you ever see one of them when they about to fight? I'm gonna just... They cock it back right here. Somehow they fight with an arch in their back. I don't know how it happens. Look, and the other hand always look mad moist. Ah! I'm just saying. That nigga swung so hard, he fucking felt. And you gotta realize, Uzi a little nigga. You know, like, you know them short niggas, they top heavy, pause. They head bigger than their body. So when they swing and they put their head into it, he off balance. The fucking equator and the axis of the earth and the motherfucking rotational spin, the gravity and the velocity flipped over. Fuck yes, yeah. He flipped over. But if he had hit that nigga, he would have knocked him the fuck out. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Uzi wearing a goddamn size 18 jeans. The gun barely stuck into his jeans. That shit popped out for air when he fell. Imagine Uzi on the ground scrambling. That nigga doing the footstool shuffle to get his gun. Wait, how did the little footstool shuffle song go? And that nigga started doing it. He started doing all that D-boy shit, spinning on his back. He picks the fucking gun up. He's a little bit discombobulated. All the fucking hair dyes in his eye now. You know he got a little purple hair, right? All that shit's in his eye. He's like... And you gotta imagine he got like one of them shirts. You seen that little silk shirt he wore to that award show with like a little chest showing and shit like that? Look, you know what I mean? Now Uzi's a diva, so Uzi got to make sure his shirt's all straight. His shit can't be crushed up when he about to press it up. So he got the gun in his hand. He probably niggas who hold the gun like gun. Hold on, I need like wait. Oh, he hold the gun like this. This is how he hold the gun. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now he's back to normal. And this nigga, St. John, who just probably ducked, he probably be like, this nigga crazy, I'm good. Yo, you know when you involved in some shit and you realize it ain't got nothing to do with you? Like, he probably was talking all that shit like, yeah, that nigga Uzi ever pull up, man. Yeah, that nigga Uzi is a bitch, man. If I see that nigga Uzi, man, I'm gonna press that nigga. Uzi swung one side of that nigga, be like, what the fuck? The fuck is wrong with this midget? I'm out of here, man. Yo, bitch, you on your own. That's probably the last words he told Brittany. Bitch, you on your own. This midget crazy. I don't want to parcel what y'all got going on out of here. That nigga got the fuck out of Dodge. I'm sorry. That nigga Uzi, get back up. He got the gun in his hand like this. You know what I mean? And all who's left is goddamn Brittany Bird. This is the part I just can't understand. He said he stuck the gun in her stomach. But I could believe it too. Uzi that short. Like, Uzi probably got the gun up. But, like, it's in her stomach. Like, she probably looking at him like, yo, little nigga, what are you doing, bro? You know, she's like... Uzi got the gun like, freeze! That shit hitting her in her belly button. The fuck is you doing? I thought she was with JT. The fuck you coming here and fucking on my little date for? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Fuck it. I'm trying, Chad, I don't got the video yet. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Oh my God! It says he stuck the gun in her stomach. That's how tall he is. He ain't do it purposely. That's how tall he is. He raised the gun too. And then he just slapped her and ran. I could imagine, like, no disrespect, and you know, I'm with to protect women, especially black women. I want to protect my black queens. I can see Uzi bitch slapping her and skipping back to the car. A nice little fucking skip. Getting in the fucking baby seat in the back of the Escalade, putting the window down and just doing some shit like car drive off. I'm seeing that. For real. That's how the story going in my mind. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how the story went in my mind.